Good morning, children. How are you today, Hopefully none of you were bitten. If you were, reveal yourselves to me now, so you can be humanely dealt with. I'll use the big hammer. The one and done. The old Gallagher special. Is it Gallagher or Gallagher? I guess we'll never know. Alright. Constructor. Infested reporting. That's interesting. So this appears to be some kind of city builder, but with an incredibly wacky theming to it, which it feels like trying to make a city builder to appeal to people who don't really like city builders, and I just don't know if that's a sensible life choice, you know? I always say, don't try to, change a fucking MOBA to make me like it, because you're not gonna... MOBA fans won't like it, and I probably still won't like it much, you know? And then you've just got this fuck ugly thing that nobody really wants. And if you change a MOBA to make... if you change League of Legends to make it so I like it, you've just turned it into Street Fighter 6. And then the poor leaguey weegies have nothing to play. And that's got to be distracting at least a variety of people who, you know, not born serial killers exactly, but have the arrangement of mental defects that make them vulnerable to that kind of life expression. That is just altogether too much face. Okay. Well, I mean, concreting them into the foundation of a building is a good way to dispose of the hideous. It doesn't appear to know what's going on. Is this just how Italians deal with special needs children? I think there is a League of Legends fighting game coming, or is that something else? Is that the fucking Blizzard thing? I can't remember. At any rate, a lot of them are leaning heavily into the more sort of here's a combo engine with you know, some light gameplay. I don't like long combo games, you know, at least, you know, weirdly of all of them, Killer Instinct I think managed it best because the combos could be long, but also there were very specific ways that you could break them, and so they kind of turned to these long combo situations into having also kind of a, you know, gameplay activity going on. I gotta figure out what the fuck this is. Okay, I have a bank balance of £1 million. Well, I'm quitting this is what I'm doing. I'm not fucking doing any of this fucking bullshit. Oh yeah, I gotta fucking have a checklist up or some shit. I remembered yesterday. I didn't remember today. And I had less sleep yesterday. You know what that teaches us? Nothing. Meaningless. Yeah. Do you want to see an Italian guy bury a retarded man? Nah, who wants to see that? It's sort of depressing. Okay. Computer. Do I want one of these to be me? Oh, no, that's player. Okay, and then there's computer. Okay, game type. Easy. Accept. Okay, I think I run some kind of mafia construction company. I think that's the idea. Or maybe the mafia construction company is trying to fuck me up. Alright, there it is, people. Planet Earth. There's some roads, I think. Oh, that's houses. I haven't built anything yet. You know, just like Australia. Underhill. I don't want a gadget factory. No. Yeah, it's okay if it's not. There we go. This. There's a lot. Okay, like, how do I get. There we are. Alright, okay.
What do you want?
Oh, they say stuff. No, I don't want to know about that. How do I move the whole fucker? Okay, fucking arrow keys, of course, is arrow keys.
Are you kidding or what?
Okay, so I've got repairman.
Hello.
Uh,
Hey? Hello? Are you kidding or what? Who what, eh?
Alright, the best thing about this game is it's a poking the English simulator. So that's fun, you know?
Alright, calm down.
I mean, look at that guy. I think he's a fisherman or something. Or a repairman. Maybe he repairs fish. You didn't think about that, did you? Okay, so what can I make this guy do? Alright, okay, so I don't want to take over a site. Let's destroy stuff. Run back to HQ. Stop and wait around. Okay, take over a building. Create a work gang. Create a work gang. Ah, fuck me, man. How can a game with graphics this goofy still be a job game? It just, it feels like there's a clash to me there, you know? Was this popular, like, did the autistics enjoy this, or were they frightened by the monster puppet people? I don't want to play. Fuck. I keep forgetting that's there because it only ever works once. It's the fucking soundboard plugin that OBS has, and it's like, oh, that's convenient. Yeah, of course. Of course it'd be a soundboard plugin for OBS because that's a thing that people do. Yeah, naturally. And then it only works once, and I don't know why. And I gotta download like a whole fucking separate piece of goddamn software just to get stupid noises to play when I want to delete stupid fucking DOS games. So that just seems like a lot of extra fucking effort. Okay, Continuum. Are there other continuums besides space-time? I suppose that kind of covers all of them, though, really. I mean, what's outside of that? I mean, you've left the space-time continuum. Now you're just in Dave. All the scientists from across the universes can't figure out what that is. Just agreed to stop thinking about it because it's very distressing. Ooh, VGA graphics. Alright, let's go. Launch, deploy, infogrames. Francais. English. Is Castellan that, like, weird side Spanish? Okay. Alright. So that moves the camera. That's not that useful. Okay, that turns me. How do I go? Oh! Okay, space is forward. Okay. Is there a jump? Alright, let's push more buttons. Okay. Alright. Alright, I don't know if that does anything. I appear to be some kind of selection of triangles. Okay, so we're trying to... That was not an educational amount of time. Oh, bugger. buggery fuck. Alright, no, look, hang on. That's distressing me. I'm not enjoying that. It's upsetting me. Alright. Alright, okay. We'll try clicking on something else. Emotion. Okay. We're going to learn about ourselves. Is this Chinese checkers? Is this a game or am I watching something? What's happening here? Uh-huh. Meditate. Orientate. Motivating. How am I back here? This isn't helping. I wanted motivation. Now I'm just in the maze. I'm some kind of fucking... Isn't that the gun from one of those sci-fis? Isn't there one that's like that? You hold it and it's like, it just seems fucking needlessly complicated, you know? Why not just have tube? Tube works. That feels like one of those drugs games before they were really kind of able to do drugs games. Alright, there's no manual, that's a tragedy. Because probably just be a flip book of Bosch paintings anyway. Data East did that. Why would Data East do that? Okay, here we are. A three-dimensional universe of shapes, colors, sounds, and chaos. How does that in any way differ from my universe, you ballsack? I love that this scan has, like, where the fucking sticker was ripped off. That's fucking great. To enter the world of Continuum is to encounter an alternate reality. Your journey will take you across a vast geometric universe, 12 different maze regions with more than 250 unique rooms, in search of 16 crystals and 16 keys needed to complete your quest. This reminds me of that joke ad for that video game called Cube. Except it's like some triangles. Oh, you turn into a little beetle at some point. Good for it. You know. At least it can evolve. I don't want you here anymore, Continuum. Not after you tricked me with your feelings. Alright. On the plus side, it's Contra. On the downside, it's... that's amazing. On the downside, it's 1988 Contra on DOS, so... probably not the best version of it. Alright, let's go. Come on. Come on, bust out the shooty dudes. The fucking Mega Drive Contra is probably one of the best. Although I would get the fucking quality of life improvement mod that gives you back like a health meter and some other things. But it's fucking sweet. I think it's like Contra Hardcore. Look, you cock ass. I don't... I can't even have fucking DOS Contra. Oh, come on. I don't ask for much here. I was motivated to leave the maze. You do have me there. I suppose in a way, yeah, I'm motivated to get up and make changes in my life so I never have to deal with that maze again. No. Okay. Alright. Mauve and Puce Contra. Press escape to start the game. That doesn't make a lick of sense. I'm gonna go easy because... like I was saying. It's going too fast, but you know what? That just allows my mighty brain to process it even faster. And so we can just not have to worry with the rest of it. I do love, like, how there are tiers of art, and some tiers can just steal from other tiers, and nobody cares. You know, like video games would just steal stuff from movies. Nobody cared. Sting has made a career out of like just stealing The Crow, just stealing the idea. And then he was the Joker for a while, and people don't even pretend like that's anything else. They're just like, oh yeah, remember when he was the Joker? Like, it's not like they're even trying like the fucking, you know, lip service of going, oh yeah, remember when he was fucking sinister comedy clown? Ah, Christ, Bridge. Such a weird game. Like, the younger generations probably don't remember, but like, I saw The Crow. And then someone was just like, imagine just being able to do that. Imagine just seeing something on a movie and then just being able to build like a fucking multi-decade career around just doing that. And nobody really yells at you about it, ever. Like, no one's ever been like, hey, that was just mostly fucking. None of that was your idea. Uh, I don't know. I'm not even sure why I start like a fucking bridge game. I just absolute weird fucking middle-aged lady gibberish to me. How is that from 1996? What the fuck are you doing? At least give me a picture of cards. Okay. This feels like a game from the Wreck-It Ralph universe. I don't like. I fucking. This has that creepy British comic strip fucking art style to it. Just gives me the willies. The Orville exists kind of in an interesting space where basically once something becomes an archetype, like once a character concept has existed within culture for long enough, then it just becomes, it's like a sort of a natural erosion of the copyright. It's like how you could do a movie that's basically a James Bond movie, but it's just, a British spy that fucks good. Basically, when it's impossible to do a movie about a British spy without people thinking, "Oh, James Bond," then your shit's just in the public domain, whether you like it or not. It's one thing to, like, say, do a different game set in a post-apocalyptic future. Because, like, there's no reason why Fallout should just own that, But, like, a concept that is, like, more freely accessible, it's like how there's every third sitcom is, like, fucking a thing about, like, a family, No one owns that concept, regardless of how, one show may come to dominate the idea. The Crow wasn't an archetype. The Crow isn't a broad concept. The Crow is a fucking character with a very distinct, specific design. Like the Crow's a guy. Alright. What's going on? No, we shouldn't abolish copyright. That's a stupid idea. Don't let poor execution of an idea or the perversion of an idea delude you into thinking the idea is bad. Like, copyright's fine. You need copyright. Fuck me. Everything about this game... God, this is... Just look at this. I don't like middle guy. He's just staring right at me, and it's upsetting. I don't even know what this game's about. Is that guy drinking just like a celery stick? Like, also, again, because of that, you know, even then, even with Disney's stupid shit, you can do a movie about Mickey Mouse. You just don't need to call it Mickey fucking Mouse. It's that thing that, like, like now that Winnie the Pooh, there's that Winnie the Pooh horror movie, and it's just not. I mean, it's not very good. Now, there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but you don't need the Winnie the Pooh license to do that movie. You need it to call it Winnie the fucking Pooh. You need it to use certain names. You don't need it to do a movie about like a Winnie the Pooh analog, right? Again, you can do a movie that's a James Bond movie. You just can't call him James fucking Bond. If you do a movie about a cartoon mouse that works for like a giant fucking conglomerate, you can do that. You just can't use Disney's fucking existing copyrights. And this is the thing about it. People get so focused on these very narrow little elements of it, like the specific characters, that you don't realize that you can just use the, again, the general cultural fucking pervasiveness of the idea. There's a YouTuber that makes Mickey Mouse Vietnam War videos. I feel like you could finish the sentence, there's a YouTuber that, with more or less anything. I think that's an open-ended construction. It's like, particularly in an era when you can get. Yeah, but there's already there was like a fucking 100 Acre Wood movie about Winnie the Pooh going savage out like 5 minutes after that fucking expired, and it didn't make that a better film. People get very hung up on a detail about this while missing the point. Like, you don't need the copyright. Yeah, you can file the serial numbers off. Well, again, you can just, when something exists long enough, the concepts become broad and you can refer to them without having to touch anybody's copyright, and everyone will know what you mean, and there's nothing they can do about that because parody is protected. Worst comes to worst, it's just parody. Provided you don't call it Disney's Mickey Mouse in fucking goofy butthole exploration, again, you can do what you goddamn please. Like Drawn Together, like, everybody knew what those characters were fucking based on without, having to actually do anything. If anyone remembers Drawn Together. The problem is the overfocus on this keeps validating the shit that they do. Like, people acting like it's impossible to get this done makes the copyright have more value than it actually does. And it's the frustrating thing is it's like you've got access to like fucking the capacity to get audiences that you just never did back when I was a fucking kid. All they do is produce fucking media. There's lots of that. Sulking and complaining just makes the shit you're sulking and complaining about fucking more popular. God, this is weird. There's always like this moment of whiplash when we get through a really long, weird fucking cutscene and finally get to the game. The meat and potatoes of what the game is. And it's just nothing like I was fucking imagining. And this is one of those. Yeah, like Evangelion is another one. You could do a thing about a fucking, giant robot fucking shit where kids who are molested have to fucking drive the fucking thing. Everyone will know what you're talking about. Alright, so I got that there. Right, what are the fucking controls here? I gotta figure this out. This is strange. Okay, we've got fire. Well, that was easy. I mean, that's not fucking... Huh. For some reason, it's not working as mapped. So I might try this. That's weird. Huh. Well, now that's not working. Okay, the arrow keys are up, down, left, and right. Ah, okay, it's mapping the fucking joystick. God, that's annoying. Why would you do that if it's not gonna fucking work, you mutt? Fuck it. Yeah, it's funny because I think it was like a year or two ago, I went and watched like all of Evangelion again. Okay. In a row. And it kind of like... Okay, that's not helping me. Oh. Calibrate, maybe. Oh, that's fucking irritating. Alright, I can open like an options screen, but I can't seem to fucking have any impact on the world around me. It's just like in real life. Because some bucket of fucking dipshit decided to, I don't know. Is there a... There's options or something, you know, like I need to find the fucking options. Standalone complex was so fucking good. Alright, manual. This will help. I don't like you, contraption Zach. You worry me. Alright, where are the controls? Alright. This just feels like a manual for a reservoir pump. I feel like I'm being fucked with. Alright, how do I control my contraption Zach? Damn it. The 9 tools are... Okay. Maybe it's up there. Maybe it's up at 9 tools. Okay. Indestructible tools would be great. Okay. That doesn't tell me how to use them. There's no, like, okay, here's how to load the game. Here's, like, the basic mechanical functions of how to interact with the game. That's a bold life choice for a DOS game. Kind of torn on that one. On the one hand, it doesn't look like a game I'd enjoy anyway. On the other, contraption Zach. I think I'll leave it for now. I'll make a life choice about that at some other point. Conway's Game of Life. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of fucking pictures of Ultraman being crucified or something, which is very funny. Well, Conway nailed it, what can I say? Best things in life are free. Stopped. Okay. File. Okay, you know what? I'm tired of whatever this bullshit is. Constructor was deleted. Ah, you think you're cool, eh? I like that, like, it's either Cool Ball or Pop Up or... It's so funny how these things had to have, like, different titles and shit, because they'd just be like, oh, yeah, there's already something in Europe called Cool Ball, so you can't call your game that. Alright, video card. EGA, hell yeah, baby. Okay. Huh. Alright. I think I've already played something like this. Am I not supposed to? Isn't this the goal? Oh, I gotta get back up to the fucking... That's why. Alright, there are things in my way there. Oh, piss fic shit. Yeah, I think I already did play something like this. Alright. Well, we have reached the ends of what Cool Ball can teach us. Is that you can't trick me into playing a video game like that by just saying it's cool. Doesn't work. You can't just go, hey, that's a cool ball. Hey, I feel like these things are just a little too young to be cool, you know? No toddler is cool. I'm assuming Ultraman rose from the dead. Okay. This is what I mean when I say that, like, Poochie wasn't as much of a joke as you'd think. You know? Like, it really is just... so they're gonna double team this girl, I suppose. That guy is not wearing any pants. They gave that, like, crocodile slightly too big a titties, I think, for this. The fact that he's wearing a hat and that the other one's wearing a shirt is just really, like, highlighting the fact that he's naked. You can't just, you know... I suppose this was before the internet. This was before you could just go on the internet and look for a woman who was, like, you know, down to get, like, double-teamed. You just had to try that shit on, like, fucking, you know... QAOP. Okay, why? And, alright, let's try this. Let's try the controller, see if that's fucking hooked up to some fucking semblance of thought. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, look at that. Oh, I gotta fucking come up with a code? Fuck you. Oh, now eat my ass. I don't want to watch this again, please God. I found the pause button. No, I actually... Have I skipped it? Oh, fuck you. Ah. Magic, read me. Alright, where's... Install, make a boot. Maybe magic? Oh, wait. This is just a different game. Okay. Alright, for some reason the... Oh, yeah, no, naturally the fucking... Did I... What the hell did... Oh, okay. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. This is, What do I do with them when I've got them in a sack? I don't know. Okay. You escaped my sack! Just running around abducting children. This is strange. I'm having a strange time with this. Let's go back to something I can... Okay, so Magic is just a whole different fucking game. Okay... I don't want to watch this again, Jesus God. Aliens came to crucify Ultraman. I'll leave that for now because I do want to come back to it and see what the fuck it even is. Like, I mean, look at that. They're about to commit suicide. They just don't do that in fucking kids' shows no more. And that kid really is naked. Alright. Now, is that an accurate representation of DOS Cool Spot? Because if it is, if this is like regular Cool Spot on the consoles, you know, the normal things, then it'll be good. Because the fucking console Cool Spot's a surprisingly good game for like fuck off. Now that works. Hell yeah. Isn't this the 7-Up logo or something? It's such a weird thing. Oh, did it start as a... Hey, fuck you. Just for that, you don't get any 7-Up. Why am I being harassed on a beach? I'm just trying to have some fun here, you know. Okay. Fuck off. Why does everything hate me? Go away. I don't remember everything being so immune to my fizzy soda. Normally you throw shit at cunts and they fucking die. Fuck me, that takes a lot. Ah, those little buggers are immune. See, now it's working. Stop trying to, like, ruin my fucking soda day, you prick. I think I can also jump on stuff, but it's only, like, certain stuff. I think everything else is kind of like a... Oh, I can't jump on him. That guy's not wearing any pants. Suck it. Ah, penis. Stop hurting my little corporate mascot. Come on. Come on. Get out of there. Ow, god damn it. Aha! Return to me my Schwepp essence. There are too many of these things around. Like, just... Whoop. Fuck me. Okay, I'm on a boat. Oh, in a bathtub. I swear I jumped on, like, an enemy once. Alright, I don't think I run out of fizz, so that's pretty good. You fucking minge! He's a spot and he's relatively cool. But look what I mean, like, it's a fucking... Oh, thank you, Peter. Yeah, it's... I try to avoid just turning this into me trying to get one fucking DOS game working, because then we'd miss out on this. Like, this is what I mean, like, this is just Poochie. It's like, what do we do? No way. Your cool spot chums are locked away. Yes way. This is not a parody. This was serious. Look at him. Isn't that like one of the fish from like the fucking Little Mermaid or some shit? God, look at that. 7-Up. Oh, holy shit. Alright, so Cool World was what happens when you let Ralph Bakshi just be horny as fuck. Um... I don't know if that's official artwork there. Uh, this, for some baffling reason, got all sorts of games. Like, there's a Cool World on the Game Boy, and I don't know why. I don't know what Cool World on DOS is going to be. If it had any fucking sense, it would be like a point-and-click adventure game that allowed it to emphasize, you know, the animation and the horniness. We live on Earth, though, so it's probably going to be a shithouse action platformer. On the plus side, though, you know, at least we got a slightly better Hollywood than what fucking the Game Boy and the SNES and shit were going to give us. I mean, it should be porn. Just don't give me this halfway shit, you know? Okay, I gotta click this eventually, do I? I mean, again, this sums up this literally a plot point of this movie, and I do recommend watching it. It's not good, but I do recommend watching it. A plot point of the film is humans sucked into the cartoon world aren't allowed to have sex with the hot cartoon characters. It's a whole thing. Oh, Jesus wept. Yep, okay. Huh, okay. Appear to be. I just, like, again, you know, why would you make this the game? This in no, I mean, it's slightly better in some ways. This is legitimately, that door's racist against humans. Like, I feel like if someone were to, like, make this for, like, a legitimate, like, just, you know, one of those animes or one of those hentais that's, like, it's legitimately porno, but also it's, like, funny, you know? Like, if someone did that with this, it would make sense. Like, this should be one of those pornos with, like, characters and, like, comedy and shit. And, you know, you can sit down and watch it and jerk off. And you can keep watching it after you finish jerking off. That's the best part. But, like, you know, this was in the 90s, and they weren't, you know, they were just too scared to even do nipple. There's no nipple in this. And it's like, well, what the fuck am I here for, then? I think I'm just like chucking fucking boulders or some shit at like dumb looking cartoon characters. I'm collecting nickels, I'm not sure what that's about. I swear, no, that's not where I started, because there was a fucking... Okay, there's something over there. Go down here. Let's just keep going down until we find something. I'm not even sure if like touching enemies is having any negative effect on me. I don't... This place is just filled with feral children. Don't worry. Gabriel Byrne and his rocks will sort this out. I'm pretty sure it was Gabriel Byrne, and in a lot of ways the whole thing feels like it's like fucking meant to be about Neil Gaiman, you know? Where it's like he's telling us of like the dangers of putting just too much horny into your fucking characters, because you'll go crazy. You know, gotta be careful with those OCs, baby. You know, they'll get in your head. This is terrible, even by the standards of Cool World. I feel like Cool World didn't deserve this. It's just fucking, you know, like we're on DOS. You can do nipple. I've seen it. I can't go that way. That's terrible. see what this game has to say for itself. Like, if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it, because it's fucking insane. Okay. Harris must travel the cool world streets to the disturbance, shooting doodles and collecting coins to bribe. Okay, right. So I've just got to. That is terrible. Okay. The street urchins from Urchin Place are stealing Jack's household objects. None of this is telling me whether or not I'll ever see nipple. Oh, now it's just turned into some kind of gibberish nonsense language. Alright. Like, it is literally about the dangers of being too horny for you, the things you draw. And, like, I feel like that could be done today. That could be done today with the seriousness and full penetration that it requires. Just lots of penetration. Cartoon vulva all the goddamn time. Don't cheat me out here. Risky clicking through all of this fucking artwork for this. You know, I think I might go to the launch box for this and chuck in some Rule 34 art for that. I feel like not having that's a mistake. That said, I mean, look. Just what's the point of that? It's fucking terrible. Yeah, it isn't an action title. Yeah, Brad Pitt was the cop. Gabriel Byrne was in it, though, and there's a distinct gaming quality to him in it. Visually, particularly. I'm not sure if it's about him exactly, but it just feels like it is, you know? There's a rhythm to this that I appreciate. Is he dead? Is Bakshi even dead? Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Like, I get sucked into that fucking... I mean, maybe he did. I don't fucking know. Corn cob! Why is it called... corn cob bat. There we go. It was August 1938, a peaceful time, and the nation was engrossed in apple pie and 12-cylinder Lincolns. I don't know... Huh. Why are you doing this to me? Fuck. I don't care. I don't want to play corn cob. A weird little... I don't know if 1938 flight technology is going to be enough to defeat aliens. You know, I think when most planes are like a fucking whippersnipper and a complete disregard for human life, and the rest of our flying machines are like fucking hot air balloons and zeppelins, I don't think we're going to stand up much to the aliens. I think that's what we just gotta fucking accept that now we're part of their weird federation. Okay, it's an old ass US fucking. I mean, there'd be Ralph Bakshi is alive at 85 years old. All right, hell yeah, man. All right, maybe being constantly horny for your cartoon characters, key to a long life, a long and horny life. Ugh. Gonna be. I wonder if there's any fucking. I mean, there'll be definitely be artwork, but I wonder if there's anyone's done any fucking like Bakshi style animations. Cause like, really, I mean, you should be paying fucking respect to one of the OGs of being very horny for your cartoons. Hmm. There's a lot happening here. I think we're playing ball with each other. That's fun. Okay, stop, sir, please. I mean, sir, if you just for a moment, if you'd for one hot minute, just, I'm not even quite sure what I was doing there. I know I was going too fast. But, like, normally, I'm able to piece together. Alright, let's go. It's got color, so let's go 386. Okay, so home fin juego nombre. I know that is ass. Okay, there we. All right, can one of the controller buttons work? Maybe. Oh, there we go. I don't know how I did that jump. Oh. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I don't like this. This is ganging up on me. Oh yeah, what was it? 'Cause he did. I completely fucking forgot. There was like what? Coonskin, Fritz the Cat, Heavy Traffic. Cause I've seen those. I completely forgot. Like, the Fritz the Cats are worth watching. I mean, Heavy Traffic was the first one, but then there was the Fritz the Cat sequel. Now, on the big list of DOS boxes lie to us about how fun the game is, Corporate Raider. Which one got the X? I think it was Coonskin. What is your name? Rad Raidman. Yeah. The Crimson Permanent Assurance. Computer. Hooray. That hurts my brain. That has made me yawn. That's like a video game with a yawn contagion in it. Oh, fucking corporation, really? Fuck you. Alright, now that's got an alien on the cover. This has got to be something, Core, didn't they make fun games sometimes? Oh yeah, Bakshi's got like I'm more thinking in terms of like, Bakshi's specifically horny works. Okay. Do you accept Steve Summer into your life? Donna, Cordroid, Rick, Tony, Cordroid 2. Okay. Is this working properly? What the fuck? Why am I a robot with dementia? I feel like something's not working. Stop going past that. I want to fucking... Fuck me. Okay, alright. This is not... That is terrible. So, like, if you click, wherever you click, it just stays there. Okay. Alright. Huh. Oh, there's bugs. I don't like that. Got him. Hey! Oi! Hey, stop that. Stop that. I don't like that it was like, Is that like some kind of crab Garfield? Are you dying? Can you die, please? I don't like you where you are. It's distressing me. Uh-huh. He doesn't appear to want to go away. Alright. Did that hurt me? I think it might have. Alright, he's very insistent on... What a peculiar little game this is. You know? Alright, ow! That looks like one of the Imperial I think maybe I'm fucking hurting for no reason. I mean, oh, they're hurting. Alright. All I've got left is punch. Punch! I'm out of fucking bullets. And I gotta walk around this fucking weird goddamn... Oh, I was trying to make love to him. Alright. Oh, it's German. Or is it not? No. A tremendously successful media promotion coupled with a revolutionary product range made European Cybernetics one of the fastest growing companies on record. After less than a decade, they expanded their operation to include production plants in almost every consumer country in the world and changed their name to reflect their new status. The product which made European Cybernetics into a multinational corporation with a controlling interest in several associated industries was a robot. Okay. Equipment, walking around. European #1 hit. Feel the tension and unease created by the realistic 3D sequences. .360-degree vision. I don't think I'll get rid of that one. That one's... Well, I know what's going on. I haven't played Corridors 1 through 6. Yeah, wall spiders. Fortunately, where I'm living, you don't get the big uns, which is nice. The fucking greys, man. Big grey fucking huntsman. You get some of the little brown ones around, but that's about it. Alright, this has got to be like a Wolfenstein or a Doom clone. Actually, where? Alright. Space isn't shoot. Alright, we have some shooting. Alright, so there's an open and a close. That's interesting. Ow. Ah, now look, sir. Huh. I feel like it needs a slightly better fucking thing to tell me if I'm, like, making contact, you know? Valid. Oh, fuck me, it's another eyeball. Haha, got that one. Oh, fuck you! The fucking eyeball have it? Oh, okay, I can just open and close that. That's fair. Alright. Can't use those computers. Don't look like I can shoot shit. I feel like there's got to be like a blue access card around here somewhere. This room's very blue for a room without a blue access card. I can go through here. No, blue access. You know, if I just forced my way through that eyeball door... Wait, did somebody say something there? No. You know, if I just bum rushed that eyeball when it was going through that door. But I saw the door open and I thought, oh, I can go through that one. Ah, I just fucking can't, because fuck me. Okay. Cock, dick, butt. Okay, pushing space on stuff. Alright, oh, bored of that. The blank stones are a bit more fun. That, you know, works. I won't, you know. Bit simple, maybe. It feels like that was a native Amiga game originally. Oh, technology, yeah. It being a Wolfenstein thing kind of makes more sense. Featuring alien and human characters. Maze-like does not tickle me. You know? Like, it's such a weird thing going back to some, like, old first-person shooters, and you forget that, like, just being a baffling ordeal was, like, the game design. Like, you weren't meant to know how to get from one place to another, you were meant to just get fucking lost. I wonder what engine this one licensed. Hopefully it's, like, whatever the Duke Nukem engine was, because it might be a little bit better. Where is the card? I'm kind of curious now. I do like the idea that it's tricky, because... Now, look, fuck you. Alright, so it is like a mod. I think. That took a little while. What the fuck just happened there? I don't think this is made very well. Yep, fan-made crap. So there is no... Corridor 7 is just what it's called. Oh, right, yeah, 2005. Yeah, well, I can toss fucking... Okay. Corruption. Oh, okay, so it's about actual fucking regular people corruption, not like some kind of disease or virus. Well, that'll be interesting. But that'll also be a tomorrow problem. For today, we have come to the blessed end. I'm still pissed off I didn't get to see Hollywood's vulva. I mean, that's just, you know... Nobody likes a tease. Let's see. Hollywood Rule 34. How are we doing here? Ah, there she is. I wonder how much of this is submitted by Ralph Bakshi himself, because I bet there's some. I bet there's some. Ralph Bakshi's got to be. There needs to be like a thing, like, because you know they have the filthy art folder somewhere, and with Ralph, that's got to be like a physical folder. You know, like Paul Dini better have a fucking thing in his goddamn like will about just releasing his filth folder to the world once he's dead. I don't want to miss out on that. Or his not horny drawings are horny. I gotta see what happens when he's just like fucking alone and nobody's watching. Yeah, it wasn't very good. That was a shitty fucking. Cause I played some fucking Doom mods and shit, and like usually the graphics hold up. You know, I don't just find myself in a fucking void of nonsense. Alright. So, how are we doing now? How's everything else going? 299 members. Let's get that to 300. I don't know. Yell at one of your friends, presuming you have any. 16.92 a month still. I don't know what the fuck going on with that. I don't control it. I'm not in charge of it. Yeah, Disney has a filth vault. And I mean, like, that's nice and all, but like Ralph Bakshi, you know for a fact, he has a giant pile of the things that he just hasn't released. And I feel like he could just release that shit before he dies. Like, who cares? Come on. We know what you're about, Ralph. You've never hidden this part of yourself. Just let's show us what you got. But that Paul Dini one. You know there'd be something in there. Yeah, I do love the idea that, like, see, now that's a heist. You know, Disney porn vault heist. That'd be something. I don't know what role I'd serve best in that fucking heist. Distraction, probably. I think properly motivated, I can create a scene. A scene. That's such a great description. It's like when Ireland describes, like, fucking, you know, centuries of violence as the Troubles. I gotta create a scene. Such a genteel way of putting it. Alright. So, I think one of those numbers has gone up. But, you know, as always, number go up, number go up, number go up. You know, tell your friends number go up. Get some friends, tell your friends number go up. What? Okay, like, the thing about the muscle in a heist is, like, I do really think that that's also one of the least. If you're using the muscle, there's a problem already. A heist shouldn't require muscle, you know? Like, there are things that would require muscle, but, like, especially because it's not like I'm even a good, like, okay, we gotta carry, like, fucking 50, 60 kilos or, like, 100 kilos of gold somewhere or something. It's like, alright. But there's different kinds of muscle. You know, you need a big fucking goon for that. You know? Like a big goon. Like, I'm just a big end of average goon. You know, like, my kind of muscle is more like a fighting people muscle. And that's, you know, again, if your heist is, like, coming down to the point of me having a fucking 1v1 a bunch of cunts, something's already fucked up. You know? Like, this heist is completely off fucking the tracks. You're better off just fucking bailing, you know, grabbing what weird Disney porno you can fit into your fucking hands and then just legging it for the door. Because that's probably what I'd be doing at that point, you know. Damn it, this belongs in a museum. Yeah, like it's you need the weirdos. You need the people who are effectively autistics with social skills. Like, they don't feel anything in the human sense, but they're incredibly good at social skill because it's just the weird point the autism dart has landed on. You know, some people are autistic for numbers and are not good at social shit. And then there are people who are autistic for social shit. And you gotta watch out for them, because, you know, they're terrifying, dangerous monsters. Okay. So that's today. I've actually gotten writing done this week, which is nice. Making some decent progress into Mr. Plow, which is kind of an odd one to write about because it really is just a sandwich of fucking amazing jokes and some interesting stuff to do with the way the joke patterning works. But like, the story itself is just shitful. You know, there are just so many sort of basic gaps. And like having God just appear at the end is really fucking bad. Could have just had the plows fall off the fucking cliff. No. Yeah, no, the sad thing about the heist is it's like I said, I got a friend that works in the fucking industry and the big to do at the moment was just realizing that the Australian tax office, like there was basically a thing where if you got an ABN and then like you just applied for this like fucking, it's not a loan, it's like a payback if you've done something. It's just like it was like free 50 grand from the government. And loads of people were fucking getting it. And the tax office is supposed to like check some stuff to see if you've done any of the things that require, like that they're paying you back for expenses you've actually had, and they just weren't doing that for like 4 years. They better chase those cunts up, you know, because I feel like if you're gonna flip out about someone getting like I don't know an extra $50 or some shit that they fucking weren't entitled to for their goddamn welfare, you better find the cunts that like fucking lifted 50K chunks out of the fucking state by just going, oh yeah, I spent $50,000 on fucking expenses this year. Because that was the limit. It's like if you go over 50K, then there's like a mandatory fucking check. And just no one said anything, you know. Probably nothing will happen. Okay. Remember, number go up. And watch my show, or I'll bash your fucking kids.